Hello students, in this video we are going to learn about construction and types of rotors of synchronous generator, how it is constructed, how many types of rotors we have, what are the different types of rotors we are using, what is the difference between those type of rotors. So that things we are going to discuss in this video. Coming to the construction, so generally synchronous generator will have two types of parts, two types of main devices, one is stator, other one is rotor. So stator having armature winding will be stationary, since the stator is a stationary element. A rotor is having field winding, since rotor will be rotating part, so field winding will be rotate in synchronous generator. Coming to the stator, so stator is made up of cast iron. So stator consisting of cast iron frame which houses the armature core. So outer frame having armature slots. So in this armature slots, armature winding will be placed. So that is called inner periphery of the armature consisting of armature conductors is called stator. The entire structure is held in steel frame. Entire structure will be in steel. The outer part we can call it as a stator. Next one, rotating field cuts the core of the stator continuously. Rotating field, the field winding will be rotate. The field winding will produce magnetic flux. So this will be cuts the stator conductors, and EMF will produce in armature conductors. The stator core is laminated to minimize these eddy current losses due to eddy currents. So stator core is laminated by silicon steel. So silicon steel varnish. So by that we can reduce the eddy current losses. Right. So next one, stator consisting of three types of slots. One is wide open type and semi closed type, closed type. So these are three different different slots we have. So wide open type slots is advantages are easily we can insert the armature winding, but the problems are the disadvantage is magnetic flux distortion will be more. So due that the output voltage will be repelled. So the output voltage will have some harmonics, so it will not produce smooth sine wave. So next one, semi closed type. So what are the disadvantages in wide open type first slot? So we can eliminate in second type. So in this type of slots we are using majorly in synchronous generators. Next one, closed type slots are having problems, so some disadvantages. So whenever winding is damaged, so removing replacement is very difficult. So removing the conductors, removing the winding, replacing the winding, so we need skilled people, and also reluctance in this type of slots is more. So magnetic flux creation will be less in closed type of slots. So next one, construction diagram of the synchronous generator is looks like this. So here, which consisting of pole, rotor, armature coil, brushes. So armature coil is used to induce the EMF. So once magnetic flux cut the armature coils, EMF will be induced according to electromagnetic induction principle. So brushes is used to collect the current from the field coils. So slots is used to place and arrange the armature winding, stator, this excitation. So without excitation, EMF will not generate in synchronous generator. Field magnets, field coil, stator core. So this is the construction of synchronous generator. Next, coming to the types of rotors. So in these two types of rotors we are using, one is silent pole, another one is non-silent pole type rotors. So coming to the silent pole type rotors, the poles are projected outside surface of the outer surface of the rotor. So here we can see the poles are projected outer surface. here. So here south pole, north pole, south pole and north pole. So this is the rotor surface. So the poles are projected outer surface of the rotor, right? Next, coming to the coming to the silent pole type rotor. So these type of rotors are used in less and medium speed synchronous generators. So less means low and medium speed synchronous generator. So that is about 50 to 500 rpm speed range. So first one is silent pole type rotors are poles are projected outer surface of the rotor, and coming this type of rotors are used in low and medium speed alternators. Next one, these type of rotors are consisting of more number of poles, so almost 32 to 36 number of poles. So how many poles which consisting of 32 to 36 number of poles. So this type of rotors are used in low and medium speed of alternators. So this type of rotors are produces noise since the poles are projected outer surface. So this type of rotors are produces more noise and vibrations. And this type of rotors are suitable for hydro plants, hydropower plants. So where we are used to water to produce the electricity. So hydroelectric power plants hydroelectric power plant generators are having salient pole type rotors. Okay. So this is about salient pole type rotor. Coming to the non-silent pole type rotors. So non-silent pole type rotors, the poles are projected inner surface. See, so this is the surface of the rotor. The poles are projected inner surface. So this is one pole, here one pole, here we have one pole, here one pole. The poles are projected inner surface of the rotor. Okay. Next one, these type of rotors are consisting of less number of poles, 2 to 4 poles. And this type of rotors are used in high speed alternator. So noise and vibrations are very less in this type of rotor. And this type of rotors are used in high speed alternators. So that is called turbo alternators. So around the speed of the alternator will be 1500 to 3000 rpm. So in this range, alternator will have non-silent pole type rotors. Generally, these type of rotors are preferable for steam or thermal power plants. Steam power plants we can also call thermal power plant. So there we will use this type of rotors. So this is about non-silent pole type rotor. Next, coming to the comparison between these type of rotors or differences between non-silent and silent pole type rotors. The first figure shows the silent pole type and second figure shows the non-silent pole type rotor. So generally if they ask in examination, you have to draw these two diagrams. Suppose write the differences between non-silent and silent pole type rotor. So we have to draw these two diagrams and we have to explain about rotors. So silent pole type rotor, first figure. So poles are projected outer surface. This type of rotors are consisting of more number of poles, that is called 32, 36 number of poles. So this type of rotors are suitable for low and medium speed alternators. So this type of rotors are produces noise and vibrations, and this type of rotors are suitable for hydroelectric power generators. And coming to the non-silent pole type rotors, so the poles are projected inner surface of the rotor. So you can see the poles how projected in both type of rotors, outer surface and inner surface. And this type of rotors are having less number of poles, 2 to 4 number of poles, and this type of rotors are used for high speed alternators, that is called turbo alternator. The speed range will be 1500 to 3000 rpm. So preferably this type of rotors are using in steam power plants. So already we are using this type of rotors are in steam power plants. Okay, so this is about differences between these two type of rotors. And in next video, so we will discuss about winding terminology and factors. Winding terminology and winding factors. Okay, thank you everyone.